As I told him yesterday, I wasn't sorry. And you'll excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been warned. I've just been warned that I'm running out of time, and it would be most impolite, unforgivable if I were late for the Queen's luncheon party.
Thank you so much.
Very much.
You have done what you have to the British oil interests in Nigeria.
I've repeated all that.
No, we haven't got it on film. We haven't got it on film, and this is for British independent television. Just could you tell us why you've done what you've done?
Why don't you go and dub it?
No, we can't, sir. That's not our television company. If you could tell us very briefly for ITV why you had to do what you've done to British oil interests in Nigeria.
Hasn't Great Britain got interest in Shell?
Why did you take the action you took?
Well, I'm asking you, hasn't Great Britain got interest in Shell?
Yes, certainly.
We haven't done anything about Shell, have we?
No, but you've attacked...
Because Shell did not bring a tanker into a harbour to load oil for South Africa.
No, but you've taken action against BP.
That's what I've just told you. BP brought in a tanker into a harbour to load oil for South Africa. But Shell, Britain still has interest in Shell, and Shell has not been touched.
Now, Mrs. Thatcher has called your action sudden and arbitrary. What do you say to that?
Mrs. Thatcher is a Prime Minister. I'm a lowly Commissioner for External Affairs. So she is perfectly entitled to her own opinion.
Was it intended as a warning to Britain on Rhodesia as well for this conference?
Not particularly. We expect that the issue of Zimbabwe will be discussed in a realistic manner, and that we should be able to settle this problem so that it doesn't drag on for another 14 years.
But do you think your action on the oil has helped get a compromise on Zimbabwe, Rhodesia?
I think the result of the conference...
What would you like Mrs. Thatcher to do about Rhodesia?
I hope we are going to see concrete proposals, not another set of proposals that will fizzle out. We want to be satisfied that once and for all, this question will be settled.
What will you do if you're not satisfied?
Shall we wait until we have to cross that bridge?
But will you attack other British interests in Nigeria, perhaps?
We don't take arbitrary action. And there are British interests, there are British citizens that have existed in Nigeria for, well, about as long as the British have been in Nigeria, who are still carrying on their businesses and will continue to carry on their businesses.
May I just ask you the same question originally again? Wasn't your action on the oil an unfriendly act right at the beginning of this conference?
Certainly not an unfriendly act. Certainly not an unfriendly act. I mean, unless you want to give me the impression that BP represents the entire government and people of Great Britain, which is not correct. Is it? You have the British, British leyland, which has just gone into production, into the assembly of motor cars, buses, lorries. You have hundreds of British firms and industries in Nigeria doing well, making profits. I dare say probably more profits than they would make in Great Britain. You have thousands and thousands of British citizens living quite happily amongst us in Nigeria. Some of whom are fully integrated in our society, some of whom have chosen to make Nigeria their home. So BP, as far as we are concerned, BP does not represent Great Britain. BP is a firm that has taken action that is inimical to the interests of my country. That sums up the situation.
So what is your attitude then to Mrs. Thatcher here in Lusaka? Your personal attitude to her?
My personal attitude to Mrs. Thatcher is a friendly one. to impress on her, if I have the opportunity, the strength of our feelings, the strength of African opinion generally, and I wish that she would take all this into consideration and that the Conservative Party would take all this into consideration before taking any decision.
Thank you very much, sir. Your car is waiting right now.
You.
Thank you so much.